Devin Counts, a student with special needs, has been looking for a job for a long time. He and his family finally found success after reaching out on Facebook. Devin quickly found himself as part of the Chick-fil-A team in Morehead City.
So I'm going to kind of share with you, I guess, why I reached out to the community and to try and find Devin a job. We had been looking for about a year, roughly. We've applied online, we went and saw people in stores, and we were having just zero luck. I think one of the challenges that we came against is that a lot of the application process is online. And as a parent of special needs, we know that we've got to help him do that, and we've got to facilitate that process. But on paper, Devin really doesn't have any experience. He doesn't really have, not a lot to offer, but no job skills, right? He's never had a job. So when you go to fill that application online, you're automatically probably eliminated. So we decided to kind of reach out. And that is where I went to Facebook and kind of wrote our challenges and our story of saying, who can help us, right? Who has suggestions, who's been there, who can help us. And I think looking to the community was the greatest gift I could have done for myself and for Devin. For myself, it made me feel not alone, made me feel part of the community where I almost was feeling somewhat isolated. But I think we had over 200 shares, 250 shares, over 250 or so more comments, people reaching out from other areas, other states, and it was great. And we eventually connected with Chick-fil-A, who are good friends of ours, and they had been brainstorming with us for roughly a year. They'd come to me and they'd say, what can we do? Can Devin work in the kitchen? And I'd say, well, you really don't like food. You really don't like to get dirty. Can't do the money. It's probably not a good fit. And, you know, especially Laura, she comes to the gym and she'd say, okay, let me keep thinking. And one day after I had made this post, Patrick came to the gym, came to my spin class, and said, I think we've got it. I think we figured it out. And he said, what about Devin coming in the morning and unloading the food trucks? It's early in the morning, it's just for a couple hours, but I think my team would just adore him. And I'll be honest with you, I cried. Right there in spin class, I did. I cried like a baby. He probably thought, I've already got a wife that does this. I don't know, but I let it all out. And it was just one of those moments where I really felt like things were going to be okay after searching. And, you know, this isn't really just about a paycheck for Devin. This is a lot more. And Patrick and Chick-fil-A and the staff there is willing to give Devin that opportunity. You know, on paper, it probably would have been passed up. But when you allow yourself to look beyond that, you open up so many other doors for not just my family, for Devin, but for the people that he's going to work around, because he has so much potential and he's honest, and I'm not sure that he's a hard worker, but he'll do the job. He'll do what you say, and I think those qualities are huge.
So we want to talk a little bit about our selection process and why maybe we took a chance with Devin. You know, from my perspective, anytime that we hire someone that's under 18, it's really a partnership between us and parents. We knew Devin's parents, actually knew Alana pretty well, and understood who she was as a person. Extremely hardworking, very kind, very community oriented. I saw some interactions between Alana and Devin on Facebook, and I just thought he was a really cool young guy. And so when Alana reached out and said, hey, we're looking for a place, a fit for Devin, he's going to show up every day, he's going to work hard, he's going to be respectful. And I thought, well, that's a lot. If we can have people do that every day, we can be successful. And with our team, it is really all about the selection. We are able to have some good results because of the quality of the team that we have here. So I really didn't hesitate on bringing Devin in, and honestly, he's going to make our team better.
And he's willing to do whatever we ask him, as long as we give him proper guidance and everything like that. I mean, he's been a big aid to the guys in the back as they unload the trucks and they organize the trucks that we get 5 times a week now, and they look forward to having him there to help. And then he comes up front and he's learning the little tasks, and I mean, there's no reason why he wouldn't be capable of doing some of the systems we have in place by himself down the line with proper training. Like, he's totally capable of anything we put in front of him, so he's been great.
In the process of this whole thing and it going viral and people commenting and suggesting and businesses really reaching out and saying, I will hire him, what can he do, what can I do? I even had a lady reach out and say that she would, if Devin was comfortable, pick him up and take him to work. And that sat with me. That sat with me in so many different ways. Because Devin won't drive, it is our responsibility, obviously, to get him to and from. And that was dictating some of the places that we could get him a job at. And here was this lady offering this service. She didn't even know me. And that just led into other people reaching out and saying, I'm trying to find a job for my son. We've had difficulty. This is so great. And it made me sit back and think, how can I help others as well? Here's someone who's giving me a great gift. How can I pay that forward in a sense? So I've been trying to work towards organizing a job fair for special needs, and that just gives them an opportunity to come in and not really interview, but just have a chance to share with who they are with these businesses. And I hope that I'll get a good response from businesses that will want to come and set up and let these kids come through and have an opportunity to meet them, shake their hand, ask questions, and feel good about themselves, because I know Devin feels good about himself. I know he complains just like any other 18-year-old. He complains about going to work, but he feels good. He gets the paycheck. He thinks about what he wants to spend it on, and it motivates him. And he's always been motivated by a reward or, something to earn. So I hope that we can move forward with that. So if anybody's interested, reach out to me. And hopefully we'll make a difference in a lot of other kids' lives. So that's the plan.